This is gonna be these guys are quintessential SJRs. Okay, I usually take a peek at the 30-second preview at the beginning of it. These guys are going to be quintessential SJRs. That's why I wanted to jump into it. That's why I'm guessing the video is about like 15 minutes longer than normal. It's gonna be pain. It's gonna be pain. I think it's gonna be rage. So we're just like, no delays. I'm probably gonna need all stream to get through this one. So let's just straight jump into it. Opening frame. You can already see what we are in for with the opening frame. Oh yes. Buckle up. We're in for a ride. So get yourself ready, gird your loins, and let's jump in.
With blue hair, you think I'm patriotic?
About economics.
Why would I be patriotic when we're spending more money on bombs than we are for like social programs?
Literally just got.
You mean the social programs that scammers are stealing literally billions of dollars from? Those social programs that you want more money dumped into to get stolen by scammers? I'm jumping ahead. Okay, I need to stop, or I need to stop, or this is gonna be an 8-hour react. I will roast the fuck out of this dumb cunt when we finally get to that point of the video.
The information that you were just wrong, and yet you're still doubling down.
I'm a military kid, and I can tell you that shit is not needed.
What do you mean?
I have opinions on a lot of things.
That you don't know anything about?
I definitely know more than I thought I did.
What? You contribute literally nothing? You've only been a taker? And yet you're the one that doesn't like the country?
I would
Then the
leave
one
if
that
I
gives
could.
everything is the one that likes it?
I would
Leave
prefer her.
where?
She's so cute.
Anywhere.
I can't handle it. She's so
What
cute.
happened there? Because that is the
Eh,
reality
bye-bye.
of her situation. And maybe she hasn't confronted it or thought about it for the first time in her entire life. You own her. It's weird. Next week is the final
Yes,
week.
I got him.
Dollarwise is finally here, sending waves through the personal finance world. This is officially now
Boy.
the best budgeting app on the market.
This is
and I'm
gonna
giving
be
you
a
special
good
deal
one.
to download, but only through March 31st. Take a free 3-day trial to test it out, and then you get the monthly plan at a 33% discount for the first 3 months, or the annual plan at an insane 50% discount. And with the annual,
Hope you got
get
the
my
alcohol
budget-friendly
ready if you
cookbook
were of
and my
legal age
brand new
to
30-day
consume.
detailed budget meal plan signed by me and mailed directly to you. And after March 31st, the cookbook is going away forever, so this
And
is
yes,
literally
don't
your
worry,
last
I have
chance.
the
Don't miss
screech
the
at the
opportunity of
end.
a lifetime.
I
Download
do.
Dollarwise and start your free trial. Go to dollarwise.com or click the link below.
Hi, I'm Violet, and I'm 24.
Hi, I'm Daron, and I'm 27, and we live in New
Daron.
Braunfels, Texas.
And this is Financial Audit.
They're in Texas too.
Thanks for coming up from New Braunfels,
Uh,
y'all.
You know, I was gonna say I'm surprised they're in Texas, but let's be real. Texas is, near as I can tell, Texas is starting to slip in terms of being that like bastion of conservative values. It is like Texas is like it seems like Texas is starting to have that slip towards the woke SJW. We're seeing more and more. Yeah, the Cali folks are all moving to Texas, and guess what they're bringing with them? Yeah, I mean, this is it. And here's your prime examples. I would not be surprised if both of them say that they're originally from California. That would not, well, for fuck's sake, look at what's on her tits. Look at what's on her tits. Yeah, I will guarantee you, at minimum, she is from California. At bare minimum, she is originally from California.
All right. I love a good couples episode. What do you do for a living, Violet?
I am a student and an artist.
24. Okay, artist. Well,
Yes.
yeah, future barista. I see it with your
boy,
hair.
Yes.
Also,
Oh,
what
God.
is it with the like tall, kind of fat men and like goth women?
It's
It's
a
a-
thing.
Oh, no, Taylor. Oh, you won't. Oh, Caleb, you won't me. Oh, you won't me. This bitch is not goth. This bitch is not goth by any stretch of the imagination. Do not insult the big titty goth girls by calling this thing a goth. How dare you?
It's a
Thing.
collection.
It's a
like they
thing.
collect
She's not
one.
even
It's just
emo.
like they're
I don't
born
know.
and destined
She's
for each
not
other.
even
Yeah.
Like, I
emo.
don't know, do
She's
you
not
collect
even
the
an
tall
old
fatty,
girl.
or does the tall
I
fatty
love-
collect the
She's a
gothy?
blue-haired
I love tall
SJR.
fatties, I'm not gonna lie. Like
Yeah.
I like
You're
them
not that
and
fat, but like
no, I like
it's
them
honestly
and chubby
because
though.
they're super tall.
Yeah, it kind of evens it out.
Yeah, I guess it does even it out. So you don't make anything.
I have a business that does technically make money.
Business.
I don't
yeah,
pay
let's hear it.
myself.
What's this?
OF?
What is it?
So essentially, it's a sticker business. I go to markets
Oh.
and it
Oh,
centers.
Wait. Is this the bitch that made the fuck ice stickers for Cutie Cinderella? She said she does a sticker business. Is she the one that made the fuck ice stickers for Cutie Cinderella? She's a California girl. I guarantee you this. They stick together even when I move. Could she be the one that made those stickers? Oh, fuck.
No.
No,
Oh
it
my
centers
goodness. It's one
around-
of those things I fucking pull up to every weekend, and they all have the same pop-ups with little knickknacks people made
Excuse
in
me,
a
mine
spare
has a
bedroom.
big booty frog.
Wow, you're just as unique as all the other people making really weird things that think they're unique.
Yes.
It's
There
every
it is.
place now. It's every little place. I'm like, oh, I'm gonna go to a cute little farmer's market, and it's just like everyone's selling their spare fucking bullshit they make.
I mean, you'd be surprised at like what people will pay for a lot of the stuff.
Oh, I'm
Yeah.
sure they do. I'm sure they do. I mean, that's why they're again
Especially
everywhere.
tourists.
Kind of crazy. So, what does this business
Especially
make of which
tourists.
you make nothing from?
So total.
She's not even an Etsy girl. She probably sets up like a table at an open market, puts her stickers on it, and that's it. That's like not, I wouldn't even qualify her as an Etsy girl. Etsy girls actually put out good quality things. My guess is her stuff is probably trite at best.
Revenue, I want to
50
say
cents.
in the last year, it's been around 50K. And then
What? And you've made nothing?
I don't pay myself.
Where does it go?
Primarily back into the business. I believe in reinvesting into my business as much as possible.
Oh.
Well, what's the future of this business that the investing would get us towards?
Primarily just variation in products.
Variation
and,
in booty frogs.
Yes.
So
What?
they show one hole there and a different hole there.
Oh no, we don't show the whole. Just.
But
the booty.
what's the variation? Okay.
So like
okay.
stickers,
point.
pins,
Yeah.
magnets, keychains.
Do you employ anyone?
prints.
How are we putting
Yes.
50,000 hours into this? There it is.
I employ my little sibling.
How old?
They are 18.
Oh, okay. How much do you pay them?
Uh,
50,000 a year. So really, do they reap all the rewards of your business? Is that what's happening here?
Sounds like it.
Kinda.
Essentially,
How
yeah.
do you feel about this? Because that means all the bills are on your
not-
shoulders.
Not a huge
Hello?
fan about it.
Yeah, I would.
I would
bet.
expect not.
Okay, so you bring in 0. You say you're a student too. What does that? What's that situation?
So I'm an art student.
I don't know why I'm surprised. I'm acting surprised. Why should I be fucking surprised? Of course she's a goddamn art student. Okay, so future putting the fries in the bag. Yeah, it's like if she's like, I'm honestly still flabbergasted that she has somehow managed to make $50,000 fucking dollars from selling stickers. That to me is still absolutely mind-boggling that she sold that many. And why are most SJR artists SJRs? Because they have the artist mentality. That's why. They basically take the artist mentality. They take that, they go into it thinking they're going to be oh so bohemian, and they've bought into the whole bohemian lifestyle, and with the bohemian lifestyle comes being an SJR and all of this shit, and that's why so many SJRs are artists, because with the whole concept of art is you just have to be able to express yourself. And so they want to express themselves by being dead fucking wrong on literally everything that they say. But because they're doing it for the vibes, you can never tell them they're wrong because they work off of vibes and not facts.
So I get money from the VA.
And you're right, the
to
guy
pay
does
for
kind of look
why?
like Jeremy.
because both my parents are 100% disabled.
Okay.
So I have Chapter 35.
Okay. So you don't pay anything for college.
Nope.
and you're using that opportunity for a art degree.
Yep.
You picked up
Yeah.
the goth one. Oh, they're political stickers. I thought they were booty stickers.
Don't insult the
They're booty
goths.
stickers, political stickers. I think art
Of
is
course.
inherently political.
I mean,
Not-
you know,
What do you mean
Of course
inherently
they're
political? If I
political.
composed a piece of music that just sounds like
Number 1 victory royale, yeah, Fortnite.
that's political?
Not
I mean,
necessarily,
it's
but
not
there's
inherently political. That's just take. What do you do for a living?
I am an R&D software engineer at a university.
There we go. Now we know how the
Okay.
bills are paid because
was-
Okay.
we know 50,000, which actually is like good for the small business just getting started. but you
Shockingly
just
good.
Blow it all. Not you. What does the employee even do?
they're mainly in charge of inventory management and making sure that the products that we have are.
Why can't you do this yourself?
Because if I did this myself, I wouldn't be able to go to school.
For your art degree, you're building a business. Why is that more important?
Yeah.
Building a business.
I know. I know why she's doing this. I know why she's doing this because she thinks she's going to be the next meme lord. That's why she's going to art school instead of trying to actually run this business. She thinks if she goes to art school, she can elevate her craft. And she can just make the best, most viral meme stickers. And everybody's going to want them because they're so fucking good. And essentially speaking, she has a grotesquely overinflated sense of her skill. When, like, literally what she could do is get a business degree, run her business, make it profitable, so not only is she able to put money back into the business, but also pay herself, use the art skills that she currently has, whatever those may be, to get your products out, because obviously they're selling, God knows how, but obviously they're selling, and then once you have secured a net positive position with your sticker business going to keychains and magnets or whatever, once you have secured a net positive position and things are rolling well, and you basically have a bank of art that you can just assembly line produce, then you can go to school, refine your skills, improve, and then come back and refine your designs and do updated designs. See, that's what an intelligent person that actually has a brain in their head would do instead of going, this is just what I feel like I have to do. No, this won't count as a family member financially supporting her because she's basically reaping the benefits of the family and the government is supporting her. The family member is not supporting her. So now, unfortunately, it does not count.
Of which people are showing demand, of which the marketplace is actually giving you a thumbs up. I would want to double down and go full steam.
No, that's what I want to do.
Then
But
Question,
do
not
it.
sure yet.
he requires me to get a degree.
Requires? What is he, your daddy? What the
I
is
mean,
happening?
he pays my bills.
Kind of. The VA does. I do. Hello, that's me.
For the most part, it's him.
Well, I pay for your degree of what you're getting an art degree. So you're forcing her to go to school, and you're okay with the art degree?
I mean, that wasn't the first degree that we talked about.
Should be the last.
Originally, there was talk of being a psychologist, a psychiatrist, or
Oh, fuck me.
Well, you look like
couple
you just
different
give.
Okay, so we now have 3 degrees that are functionally useless. All of these degrees are functionally useless. The art degree is going to be useless. The psychology degree, useless. The therapist degree, useless. All 3 fucking useless. And honestly, I don't even know if she picked the worst one. All 3 of them are useless. Nobody gives a shit about artists. Artists, like, there is, because everybody, because so many young people bought into that, I want to be an artist. And they were basically told by their parents that they're special snowflakes and can do whatever they want. They're like, I'm going to be an artist. I'm going to be bohemian. I'm just going to laze around and I'm just going to make art and it's going to be wonderful. So because there's so many kids growing up had that mentality, there is now an oversaturation of quote unquote artists in the workforce, and to include commercial artists. There is a massive surplus of artists, commercial artists in the workspace right now, and so you have all of these artistes that are putting the fries in the bag instead because they can't actually get a job doing art. Psychology's therapist degrees also completely oversaturated and functional useless. The vast majority of people that are getting psychologist and therapist degrees now also are putting the fries in the bag because they can't find a job. They can't establish a practice because it is a completely oversaturated market because everybody nowadays is like, oh, I hate myself because I'm I feel like I'm destined for greatness and I'm not. And so I need someone to validate my feelings for me. And so there's a completely oversaturated therapy market. So the majority of people getting therapy degrees these days go nowhere with it because they can't find it. They can't join a practice. They can't open their own practice. So you've got 3 degrees that are useless. Absolutely fucking useless. And fishy. Thank you for the tier 1.
For everyone, their mental health TikTok the diagnostic medicine,
Yes.
regardless of anything. I don't know if I would want you to be a psychiatrist.
I don't think
You
I
just
should be a
enable
psychiatrist.
everyone. Okay.
Is she
But what
self-aware?
about this business? It makes money. Why can't she? Why do you control her? Why the fuck are you just like, oh, you do what I say?
I think there's a couple reasons, but one of them probably does come down to some like family issues that my family is very big on education and everyone in my family focuses on having.
I'm glad I
their
have a family that's
bachelor's.
more entrepreneurial than the endless degree collecting, because we actually end up being successful in life rather than just having pieces of paper on a wall.
By the way, is anyone else getting the I'm dead inside look for him? Is anyone else seeing this? This man looks like he's dead inside. That is just a blank stare where he's just like, I'm just so fucking done with life. And he's just dead inside. Like, even his voice is very monotone. He's not really talking with all that much inflection. And he's just saying, well, this is how it is. And I'm an emotional, like, I'm an emotional black hole. I don't experience emotion. Like, I think, like, his time with this bitch has basically just killed it, just destroyed him. I don't know how long he's been with her, but it seems like she's flat out sucked the life out of him.
I'm
That's what
sorry.
I've been
Why is pieces of wall? Why is a piece of paper more important than what we
they
actually
talk about
accomplish in
being
life?
an art professor. How else are you going to be an art professor without a degree?
Is that what she wants to do? Over running her business, Daddy?
That's a good question. I would say
Good
that
question. It seems to be you're the one answering it.
I would prefer to do my business.
Hey, why the can't? What do these conversations go like? Why the can't you stand up and just be your own adult?
Oh, I do. But at the end of the day, if getting a degree is the only thing he asks of me,
Only thing he asks. You've been in school for 7 years and being told.
I've been in and out of school.
Only thing he asked. This is a massive percentage.
I'm sorry, she's been in school for 7 fucking years? Oh, were you? And she was what, like, how old was she? Was she 23 or 20? How old was she again? She's 24 years. Holy fuck. Oh my God, she's been in. Holy shit. Now I'm thinking she's about to say that she wasn't in school for all 7 years for art. Yeah, she's been in school all for her adult life. I'm gonna hazard a guess we're about to hear that she has a degree hunt. Another. Do not insult Van Wilder. Do not insult Mr. Van Wilder. No. Pese, that I will not allow. I will not allow that. You take that back. You take that back. You get on your knees and you apologize to the great Van Wilder right now. Come on. We'll wait. I have all night. We will wait. You apologize to the great Van Wilder. Okay, I'm like, we don't actually have all night.
Of your life. We're going on like a whole 6, I don't know, what, 10, 16% of your life? I don't know, something crazy.
I would say that at the end of the day, we need the money
He's like
from
27.
the VA for their schooling, and that brings in more than, like, this is the opportunity to finally get their degree. They won't get this opportunity again.
I'm assuming
So-
there means yours.
Yes.
Are we
Yeah.
on the they them pronoun
Yes.
pipeline?
I mean,
Well, there it is. Oh, there it is. I know that's a check mark on the bingo card. Okay, she's a they them. Oh, fuck me running. Of course she's a they them. I don't know why I'm so surprised. Of course. All right. Oh. Oh, God. Okay.
I have blue hair.
We're not
don't really think-
surprised.
yeah.
Should I
It's
ask
not
you
that good,
yours, or do we?
I'm kind of fine with anything.
Okay, great. I love that. Sure, why not?
They,
Okay.
by the way, they, them, sorry, any of you non-binary people out there, they, them doesn't exist. I hate to burst your bubbles, but any they, thems out there or people that claim to be non-binary, yeah, that doesn't exist. Your they, them indicates you are multiple people, which means you are schizophrenic. Okay? If you are what is considered gender fluid, cool, okay. I can buy that. I can kind of sort of buy that. They then actually means that you are schizophrenic. Okay? Just so you're aware that so there's no confusion, that's what saying I'm a they them means. It means that you are mentally deficient and you are potentially schizophrenic. Why isn't it possible? Biology. Very simple. Biology. Biology, now again, as I said, gender fluid is a different story. Gender fluid, where someone is basically going through dysphoria and you know they're grappling with gender dysphoria and they're getting help for that and they're trying to do that. Is an argument against? No, it is not, because it is still identifying as a gender. It is still with trans people, they're identifying as the opposite gender. Again, going into the area of gender dysphoria. And if there's someone that is suffering from gender dysphoria and they're trying to work through it, and they're in that situation like gender fluid where they're trying to work through their issues and they're not sure, that I can accept. That I'm fine with. Saying they, them literally is saying that they're multiple people and therefore schizophrenic. That's my feeling on the matter when it comes to the whole they, them thing. That's it. It's bullshit. It's literally made up. It's made up to basically feel special. The whole they, them thing is literally just, I don't feel special, and so I need to feel special because I don't have anything going in my life. I'm a loser. I don't amount to anything, and so I need to feel special. And the majority of people that go, I'm a they, them, are literally just they need to feel special about something. It's the same thing with the people that pretend like they're autistic. The ones that self-diagnose as autistic when they don't actually get professionally diagnosed and they're not actually autistic and they just decide to say, oh, because I'm quirky, I'm autistic. It's the same fucking thing. They need to feel special because in their own lives, they're not. They're nothing. They're a face amongst the crowd. They hate that because they were always brought up and taught, oh, you're my their parents like, oh, you're my special snowflake, you're my special star, you'll always be special. And they took that and ran with it. And when they realized when they got into adulthood, oh, I'm actually not special, I'm just kind of a face in the crowd, they said, well, I've got to try and make myself special in some way. So they say they're a they, them, because that's the hot thing now. And if you're a they, them, you get all kinds of people going, you slay it. Or they pretend like they pretend that they're autistic because they're quirky in some way, because autism is now a very hot button issue. It's the same damn thing. It's literally just, I want to be something I'm not, and that's special.
So, art degree, they, them, and blue hair, we get it. But here's the thing: if their business is making $50,000 without,
yeah. By the way, how are you going to be they then when she's wearing a tank top, very prominently showing off her tits and clearly feminine hairstyle, lipstick, the whole thing? It's not like she's and I'm going to call her she. It's not like she's presenting an androgynous look or anything. No, she's presenting a very distinctly female appearance. Yes, it's a she. The they, them has not. Yes, men have kids, but yes, men have man boobs. Yes, those are not man boobs. Those are titties. Okay? She is literally presenting herself as female. Every part of her that we're seeing is presented as female. She's a woman.
without. Here we go. Without them putting any effort. It's like I'm learning English again. I swear. I'm so sorry. I'm not intending to be disrespectful.
I mean, okay. Actually, he has man boobs. Look, he has man boobs. Okay, that is man boobs. That's not man boobs. Those are titties. Okay, she got titties. She's got the lipstick. She's got the makeup, the earrings, the jewelry, the bracelet, the ring. She's literally presenting herself as being female, which is what she is. It's a she. I will call her she. I will not be referring to her as they or them. Not fucking happening. You don't like it? Sorry for you. And by the way, I wasn't talking to you, Chad. I'm talking about anybody watching this video. You got a problem with me calling her instead of they? Don't care. This is a woman. She's presenting as a woman. She's not presenting as trans. She's a woman. Deal with it.
Respectful. Without them putting effort into their business, $50,000 without a lift of a finger practically right now. Imagine what it could be if she's actually...
Let's be real. That's revenue.
Yes, it's revenue. But if she... Oh my...
That's not profit. Like, at the end of the day...
Can I be like...
Oh my God. Is he really gonna try and split fucking hairs on this one? He's desperately trying to defend her. Like, it's not profit, but it is revenue. It's 6 of one, half dozen the other, my guy. She is making no money for herself. She's saying that she's putting it all back into the business. So she's seeing none of the goddamn money. Potato fucking tomato. And thank you, Fatal Wilding, for the tier 1.
The phobic of your choice. I don't care. Can I be phobic for a second? Can't you just be her for a second so I can just speak? So I can just say words?
I don't mind any.
Thank you. I just want to be able to talk without doing equations in my brain.
There it is. Look at how she was like, nah, go ahead. You can call me her. Yeah, the they them is for her Twitter profile. It's for her business website. So she could basically go, look, LGBT community, I'm inclusive. I'm one of you. Don't you want to buy shit from me? It's all performative. The they them, it's for attention. It's for performative. When it's for marketing. It is all for show. Of course it is. It always is. It always is.
Oh my gosh. I went to school. I learned him and her. I respect pronouns. I don't give a do what you want to do.
You also use they, them when you don't know the gender of the person.
I mean, they then goes back to Shakespeare.
I'm drinking. It's early. It's early, but I'm drinking. Oh my fucking sweet God. Oh my God. This man just tried to talk. This guy just tried to teach Caleb, who is running a literal financial show, basic fucking English. He's trying to think that Caleb, I'm drinking. I'm fucking drinking. Chat, raise your glasses to your health. Oh my God. And these dumb fucks can vote. These dumb fucks can vote. They have the right to own firearms. And they can breed. They can breed more little dumb, self-entitled dumb fucks. Oh, dear God. Oh, dear God. No shit, they, them is in the English language to denote if you do not know what the gender of a person is. Fucking duh. However, if you are sitting across a table from a woman with blue hair, makeup, earrings, a necklace, and clearly has titties that she's showing off in a skippy little tank top, they, them don't fucking qualify.
In what context? I mean, again, I don't care about pronouns. I'm down with pronouns. I just want to talk here. I'm talking about money in your lives. I'm not trying to jump through hoops to be the good guy.
Oh, he is 100% white knighting for her.
So yes, I mean,
he's white knighting like crazy.
I don't know things absolutely, but also, I mean, when a chick with like her nipples showing through her thing in front of me is
there, you go.
There, I'm thinking woman. It's not the, I don't want to go down the rabbit hole. I respect it, and I typically say the pronouns, and I don't really.
Yeah, they're pro. You nailed it on the head there. Their pronouns are dumb and ass.
I'm very like freedom oriented. You do whatever you want to do. I really don't give. I'm just trying to talk. I'm just trying to talk, and it's complicated. It's complicated. Imagine. So
you supposed this shit early.
Consent for she.
Yes.
Okay, if she is barely even touching her business and full focus is on school. And even with her employee doing inventory management is making $50,000. Imagine what it could be if she was putting her full focus on her business. That could be
That's
4
what
times.
I've
That could
been
be
saying.
$200,000. That could be $200,000.
But the thing is that I think that the business is currently at capacity at $50,000.
How do you think this, entrepreneurial
What?
king?
Because
Where's your assessment?
my assessment is based on the fact that of how much money they make per event, how many events they can run per year. There's only one of the events.
With her at school, and also you could just come up to Austin. Again, I walk around a corner and there's one of these pop-ups. They're everywhere. I just
So
went
if you
to
can only
Asian
make
Festival.
$1,000 every week, that's only $52,000 a year.
$1,000 per pop-up.
per
$1,000
pop-up.
per pop-up. She could probably
Yeah.
pay $250 for someone to run a pop-up somewhere.
See, that's why I've been wanting to.
Yeah, like this is basic. If she's doing $50,000 with a single pop-up, doing $1,000 a week for the entire year, and she's making like $52,000, she could take some of that money, put it back into the business, do a second pop-up, do a third pop-up, pay an employee to do this pop-up, and think of how much money, like, I think he's stuck. Him and his family, I think he's getting influenced by his family. Like, oh, you have to get a degree. And if you don't get a degree, I think his parents come from the generation where if you don't get a degree, you're not worth anything. And hi, Mom Astro. If his parents, I will guarantee, his parents probably Gen Xers. I'm gonna think Gen Xers. Thank you, Queen to Bo. Thank you for the 5 gifted. I'm gonna hazard a guess that his parents are probably Gen Xers. And Gen Xers were, the Gen Xers probably still had the mind, they were coming out of it, but they were still in the mindset of you are not worth anything if you don't have an education. If you don't have a degree, you're not worth anything, because they came from a generation where the job markets were not completely oversaturated with it, literally fucking everything. Yeah, so yeah, his, like, not boomer, but I think his parents are Gen X. And Gen X was on the tail end of the thought process that you have to have a degree to get anything. Yeah, they were absolutely, they were absolutely pushing that. Now, it was the tail end of Gen X, they started to realize, well, maybe the degree's not exactly necessary. But the predominantly most of Gen X was, along with boomers, were saying that, if you don't have a college degree in something, you are not worthwhile, you will never be a success. And my guess is his parents are Gen X, they push that onto him, and so he's pushing that onto her. Like, if you don't get this degree, you will have no value. If you don't get this degree, you're not going to be able to make good art, because you have to have a degree in order to make good art, which, as we all know, is not a thing. And so I think it's going to start to come out. She's a train wreck all in herself. I'm going to think it's going to come down to he's basically kind of sabotaging her by demanding she get this degree instead of focusing on our business. That's where I think this may turn to.
To grow my team and, like, at least get more of a team.
But you want to grow your
know where the
team with
disconnect
other
is?
art students that
Oh,
don't want to
good.
work.
No, that's perfect.
It's an art business.
That's perfect. She wants to work with art students. She can pay a minimum wage.
Yeah.
They're worth nothing.
Where's the
It's
problem?
easy.
Well, yeah.
Well, they're not getting a job anywhere else.
Fair enough.
She's
I'm just saying.
actually in the correct marketplace.
And then
Yeah.
that way I can also, like, pay them to go sell at the events. They can start getting more experience for themselves. I've even thought about doing, like, the 3-month internship into
All right,
like
well, don't
full-time job.
overcomplicate it. Listen,
now
I mean,
she's
here's the
pushing it. Now
reality.
she's pushing it.
The fact is, there's a big disconnect here. I know people like you. It's not necessarily a bad thing, but you and your family have ingrained in your brain the degree collection mentality. You think college and education is above all else, but you don't realize the actual education that happens when scaling a business. You don't realize the actual education that happens out in the real world outside of just a classroom. Classroom isn't the only place you learn in this world. People that just
Well, let's be real. The real education anybody gets these days is outside the classroom. The classroom is the classroom is becoming functionally useless in a lot of ways. Now, think about the majority of people that enter into the think of the majority of people that get some kind of a degree and then enter into the workforce. You know what the most common thing people say after getting a degree and entering into the workforce? Most common thing those people are going to say is, everything I did in school did not prepare me to do my job. I actually learned my job by being on the job. My education didn't really help me a thing with it. That is what the majority of people that get degrees, not all, of course, there's some medical professionals, scientists, mathematicians, things like that. There's obvious exceptions to the rule, but the majority of the people that go to college, when they get a degree, come out and they somehow by some miracle manage to get into their field of study as a career, the vast majority of them will say, after they've been on the job for several years and people ask, like, hey, is it worth going to college? They will probably say, you know what? College didn't teach me shit about this job. I literally learned everything about this job by working on the job, by learning, by doing. And school didn't help me one bit. It's colleges to a certain degree are becoming fundamentally useless.
Collect degrees, they might become a professor in the end, but the most successful people in this entire world that have led generations of entrepreneurs are actually college dropouts. That's the fact.
And you're right. You're right. A lot of jobs do insist on degrees. That is a pitfall. I'm fully cognizant and aware of that. But it's bullshit, because even those jobs that require a degree, when people get into those jobs, their degrees are useless to them, and they actually learn everything on the job itself. It is a fallacy with these jobs to say, oh, you have to have this kind of degree in order for us to even consider you, when the degrees don't fucking do anything. They don't help. They don't prepare anyone to do that job. Actually being on the job is what prepares them to do the job. Oh yeah. I fully I get it. I know you were not saying that you were agree with it. So that I'm like you pointing it out, and I'm very aware of it. And well, no, sir, I don't like it.
Led generations of entrepreneurs are actually college dropouts. That's the
Yes.
fact is, the most successful people tend to be entrepreneurial driven. You're a degree collector. Nobody
Right.
respects those except for other degree collectors.
I mean,
Yeah.
I would say that, at least for me, collecting a degree has been very profitable, has been
You're an
very
engineer.
capable.
You're an engineer. You could have done that with a certification. You would have been fine. I just had one on the show the other day.
Yeah,
How much do you make?
I make 110.
Very good. That guy was making 100. No degree.
That's good for him.
That's good for him and a lot of other people I know through like course career
Yes.
certifications and whatnot. They go ahead and
Yep.
they get a certification, they get a $100,000 job. Your degree collection didn't do it. Your skills did it.
Yep.
And getting
And by the way, what do you want to bet he got his degree off the GI Bill, so he probably didn't have to pay for his. Now that I'm thinking about that, could have been a factor. He might have actually gone for a degree because his parents brainwashed him into thinking you have to have a degree or you're nothing. And because he is ex-Navy and he has access to the GI Bill, he probably didn't pay for his schooling. Depending on where he went to school, the state might have very well paid for his schooling too. He was able to pocket the GI Bill money, and so all of his education was probably paid for completely by the government because he's former military. Because depending on the state, certain states, if not all of them, I don't know how it is. I know how it was like many years ago. People told me about, that they, depending on the state, the state might have like a veterans grant or something, and you don't have to pay for anything. I don't know if that's expanded to all 50 states now, but plenty of states will basically pay for a veteran to get a degree. And there'll be no money out of the pocket for the veteran. The only thing they have to pay for is like books and lab materials. They can then tap the GI Bill for that. Plus, they can get a monthly stipend from the GI Bill. That can go dead ass into their pocket. So chances are, he may have gotten his degree because he didn't actually have to pay for it. And by having the degree in his pocket with an engineering degree, that might open some doors for him having a degree, but it's fine.
a degree was good, but people have been able to do it without with certifications. Now, don't get me
Well, I
wrong.
mean, he is talking
The-
about leaving his job.
Well, not only that, but the labor market is aggressively hard right now, I will say. So
Yeah.
a degree
Yes.
might push you over that edge a bit more, but experience will push you over the edge any day over that degree. The people that
Oh,
are
yeah.
struggling right now the most are right out of college who don't have those experience, and a more advanced degree could help them. But you want to leave anyway.
Yeah.
And do what?
I want to get my PhD
Oh, for fuck's sake.
Oh God, why?
in robotics engineering.
And what you gonna do?
I'm planning to either work for another research laboratory or I'm planning to go into industry.
Okay. Listen, I mean, robotics is great. Robotics is the future.
Okay.
I'm not necessarily inherently opposed to this. However, this is the income that brings, well, that pays the bills.
Yeah.
And if you continue to force her to go to school instead of actually making money, it's the only income that pays the bills. Also, why is it taking you 7 years? Why are you such a fucking failure?
Because I have to keep dropping out in order to pay for it.
What?
I had to pick up a full-time job as a stripper to be able to pay for my school.
There it fucking is. There it fucking is. I fucking knew it. It's not OF, but it's pretty fucking close. I fucking called that. Oh, yeah. Yeah, strippers. Oh, yeah. Strippers absolutely can make bank. Strippers get a bad rep, but if you're good at being a stripper and you can get into a high-end club, you can make some serious fucking money as a stripper. Absolutely. Do we mark it? Mods, I will let you decide if that's worth the, okay, mods have decided no strippers, not OF. Sorry.
You still do that now?
No,
How long did you strip?
about 4 years.
What?
Oh my
You were full
God.
titty, flapping.
Mm-hmm.
Butthole.
Yep.
You went butthole?
I had to do nude when I went
It was
to
the 18
DC.
plus bars?
Yep.
Oh, that shit's intense.
Yeah.
Did you ever do anything under the table?
Nope.
I've been told that happens.
It does. I
You
don't
saw it
think it's
happen?
worth it. I've seen other people
Oh,
do
it's
it.
probably not worth it.
It's
That's
definitely not
crazy.
worth it.
Well, that's good.
No, she has not finished college. She is still in college. She's been on and off college for 7 years. She said she had to keep dropping out because she had to pay for it. And to pay for it, she had a full-time job as a stripper. And I gotta say, she don't got the titties for it. I'm sorry. Maybe I'm a size queen. I'm sorry. She doesn't have the titties for a strip to be a stripper. Unless the rest of her is pretty tight and curvy, she definitely don't have the tits for it. It's more the shape. I don't know. From the shape that I can tell from that tank top, I don't know. They could be, but I don't know. I mean, sure, yes, you're right. All booba is good bubba. But when you're in a strip club, and I'm guessing she's dancing alongside girls that are probably C's and D cups, and like full C's and D's, her little B's aren't gonna, I don't even think she's a small C. I'd say she's a B. Yeah, exactly. Her titties are good. They're not stripper good.
Lowers yourself usually.
Huh?
Yeah,
It
kind of-
lowers what you make, like
It lowers what you
overall.
make, and it also lowers what everybody
How
else
do you
can
know
make.
that? That's weird. Okay.
I had lots of stripper friends, so it worked
Sure,
out.
it depends
where
on the
you-
club whether or not they need to be
Collected
free.
her?
No, we met in high school.
Oh, excuse me? Excuse me? I'm sorry. There's a 3-year age gap between the two of them. So when he graduated high school, she was 14.
FBI, open up!
Not good. That developed very not good. Oh God.
Someone skipped a grade, and
I
someone
skipped a grade,
was
and he did
older
not
for their
ask
How old
me.
were you?
Guess this
I
guy
was
never had a
17.
good NCO. He married the stripper lol.
True. Or maybe the NCO just said, fuck it, gamer, do whatever you want. Don't forget, he didn't last long either.
I skipped a grade,
was
and he did
older
not
for their
ask
How old
me.
were you?
I was 17.
Which means you were 14?
Yes.
Oh God.
That is a
Oh
bit
God.
uncomfortable. Like
Oh,
17.
God.
If it was like you're 21 and 17, I feel a little less comfortable. But 14's like 14s.
Yeah. Yeah, this is no, not legal. Oh God. It's not only an issue of legality, it's an issue of fucking ew. Fucking ew. Like, I don't care that they started dating when he was 17 and still in high school. I'm sorry, the next year he was 18 and she was 15. And, oh, God, is he going to pull out the Romeo and Juliet stipulate? Yes. I was going to say, is he going to pull out is the Romeo and Juliet, what is it, statute or whatever? Oh, fuck. That is like yes, the Transformer laminated card. Oh, God. And if you have to pull that out, you are in the wrong, my guy. If you have to pull out a laminated card to go, it's okay. We were dating back when we were both minors, and even though she's still a minor and I'm an adult, it's fine because I have the card. It's still fucking creepy as hell, dude.
14 is crazy young.
I didn't know their age until their birthday.
Yeah, he didn't know I was 14 until I turned 15.
Oh.
And you didn't immediately drop her like it's hot? You didn't immediately go, okay, nice to meet you. I'm going to go away now. Thank you. Bye-bye. And go the fuck away. Like, yeah, this does not make it any better. Her going, I didn't tell him how old I was until my 15th birthday, doesn't make it any better. And any decent guy would have taken one look and said, bye, Felicia. And fucking hightailed it out of there.
Oh, okay. Listen, it doesn't matter. It's so long ago. It doesn't matter. It doesn't matter. It doesn't matter. It's just like, it's just.
When
When I
stuck
hit
on
13,
this.
14, my brain starts firing. Okay. Okay. I mean, I don't care. People date all up in the grades in high school. I don't know. This isn't TikTok moral masturbation, weird freak out about everything. Okay. So the main issue here, though, that I'm being told specifically is that you just hate that he's trying to shove Dave Ramsey down your throat. And I love you, I know you love big fat daddy being shoved down your throat. And Dave is one. Thank you, David.
Freezing!
Well, probably got to do some more research than that.
Yeah, we did Dave Ramsey for about 5 years.
How do you do it for 5 years? It's not a 5-year thing. What do you mean you
shit!
did Dave Ramsey for 5
Well, we
years?
tried the cash stuffing method for 5 years.
Yeah.
What the happened? You guys are Hey, you guys are I don't think David worked for you. Cash stuffing, that's not even bad. Like, what do you mean? How do you struggle with that for 5 years and get more? What are you doing?
We kind of got with credit cards about a year ago.
Oh, yeah, that's my favorite
Oh,
Dave
no.
Ramsey strategy. Open credit cards.
Well, that's where we started disagreeing on the Dave Ramsey thing. I
And
thought,
now you guys are fucked.
yeah,
Huh?
Interesting. Maybe old fatty knows more than blue-haired freak.
entirely possible.
Listen, I disagree with him on credit cards in general, but for the average person, I mean, you have no self-control. You have no self-control on anything. I mean, his advice applies to the average person pretty correctly. You guys are children in the way you live your lives. Endlessly in school. Well, endlessly in school.
It doesn't help that I buy a lot of designer
What have you guys
items.
accomplished in life up to this point that actually...
Wait. Whoa. She said something there. What did she say?
It doesn't help that I buy a lot of designer
What have you guys
items.
accomplished in life up to...
No, she buys designer. Oh, fuck me. She's gotta have the good. We may literally get the communist with the Gucci bag meme here. We may quite literally get the meme. Oh, no.
To this point that actually is tangible and real. I'm going to say nothing. But let's see.
We own a condo and we have a baby.
You have a child?
Yes.
You were stripping when you had a child?
No,
No.
I stopped stripping after having a child.
Were you popular?
God.
Yes.
Okay.
I was one of the highest earning strippers that were there.
You're
Okay.
relatively
Maybe she's
attractive, so
athletic.
I think it makes sense. Oh,
I mean, if she's very athletic and bendy, sure, okay, I could see her being popular. She doesn't have the tits for it, but if she makes up for it by being quite flexible, okay. Or she has an ass, or she like, shaves and just, she did show holds. So if she like shaves down there and she has nice looking pussy and a nice ass, it could make it nice pussy and a nice ass does make up for a lack in the titty department. So, and especially if she's like flat bendy and, athletic. Okay, I could see it. I could see it.
I think it makes sense. Oh, but then you immediately started an OF.
Yes.
There it is. There it is. There it is. There it fucking is. There we go. There's the OF. We were waiting. We knew it was coming. We knew it was coming. Granted, she probably didn't, but we did. Oh, yes. Doe with the stripper and then starts an OF. Ka-ching. We knew it.
Sake, here we go.
I had to.
Had to. What does this have?
They, of course, had to.
Management required it.
Huh?
What?
So
Oh,
as part
as
as
stripping?
part of when I was a stripper, management required it as part of my
Whoa.
advertisement.
That's interesting. Okay. Is it you?
See, okay, I've never heard of that before. Yeah, that's starting to sound like pimp. You're right. That is starting to sound very pimpy and suspicious as hell. That, okay, if you're gonna strip for us, you need to start an OF to quote unquote advertise. What do you want to bet that they linked their bank account to her OF, so anything that she might have brought in by OF went to their bank accounts and not her? Yeah, they were literally pimping her out. Oh yeah. They Jack Doherty'd it. I guarantee this is exactly what Jack Doherty did. Is he basically gets a stable of girls, they do OFs, he gets the digital keys for the OF, so whatever they make, he takes and he gives them stipend. Yep.
Deleted it.
I haven't deleted it. No.
You haven't deleted it?
It's mainly where my regulars from when I was stripping still support. So I still get not a lot of money, but it's like a little bit of money that can pay for dinner every week.
Hold on. Wait, are you still posting?
No.
Wait, how are they giving you money? They just
They
forgot
just
to
still-
cancel?
They just
Basically.
What are you
I-
bringing in with this? I'll put that down as the income.
I don't actually know. I think it's around $60 a week.
Oh, okay.
Hey?
Okay. So 240 a month, which you would have to pay taxes on, but I mean with that it's like so nothing.
Yeah, it must be
okay.
connected to her
It's
bank
interesting.
then,
When's
yes.
how long has it been since you've posted on it?
I haven't posted on it in I want to say like 2 years.
That's good. I'm
think
happy.
it's
I
only
want
been a
women to get out of that
year.
Has
pipeline.
it only been a year?
It's only been
Well,
a year.
Either
Okay.
way, I'm happy to hear women.
Yeah, and what Taylor was saying earlier, and they kind of cut him off on it, he was thinking that, okay, they had people that subscribed to her OF back when she was actively posting, and then forgot to cancel it. That's what he was going to say. Is like, with that, as with all things subscriptions, they when she first started posting to it, because she had that active, I think she was stripping for 4 years, so she's had that OF for 4 years. She was probably actively posting it for those 4 years. She had subscribers, and several of them probably just forgot about it, and it's automatically billing each month. Why doesn't he ever shut down? Good question. Excellent question. Now, also, there is another question: is what was she posting on the OF? Was she posting whole on the OF like she showed what she was dancing? Because the claim was it was done for advertising. So could it have been actual full nudity, or was she just doing like spicy cheesecake photos? We don't know. Maybe it'll come out here on the show, but we don't know if it was full nudes or just like spicy lingerie pictures.
Getting out of the pipeline, especially as a mother. How old's the kid?
14 months.
Okay. Have they decided their pronouns yet?
We're letting them decide later on.
And what are you?
Oh, fuck you. Oh, if that is not a joke, I pray to God that was a joke he was making. If that was not a joke, fuck you, dude. You are what is destroying the youth of America. Oh, we're gonna let them decide their pronouns. Fuck you. Oh, yeah. Okay, I need to calm down. I'm gonna say something I'm gonna regret. I need to calm the fuck down. But dude, fuck you. Chick, fuck you. You are the reason why the youth of America is so fucked right now. You are exactly the reason. Because, like, oh, we're going to let them decide what their gender is. No, they're a child. You are the parents. You're supposed to raise that child. Your entire purpose as a parent, the entire reason for your existence on the face of the planet, once you have a child, is you are to guide your child. You are to teach your child. You are to guide your child through the experience of growing up. You are to, when the child makes a mistake, you smack the hand and go, no, that is incorrect. You're going to get yourself hurt that way. You are the one to instill values on the child so they can grow up to be a proper functioning member of fucking society. You don't just go, well, but just let the child express themselves.
People
They'll
like them are
figure
the
it out
reason why I
themselves.
have
No,
zero
that's
hope
not
on the
how
new
this
younger
shit
generation.
works. This is not how this shit works, you fucking retard. You are the reason why the current youngest generation are fucking retards right now. Is because you're like, well, you're gonna decide. You're literally they're literally brainwashing the child. That's what they're literally going to be brainwashing their child to the SJR woke zeitgeist. So you basically are going to be raising a fucking communist that just works off of vibes, doesn't work off of facts, and thinks everything should just be free. Cute guys.
What's your net?
My net is, so I just started this job, so I'm still like seeing what it is after taxes, but I think my net is around 5,800 a month, and then I also get disability from the VA.
Why do you get disability? You were in the military?
I was in the Navy for 2 years.
What'd you do?
Okay, he went to school and the Navy paid for it and then he got out.
Bitch, shut up. That wasn't a question. You hear her voice. She knows what his answer is going to be. And she's already jumped in to basically go, well, you don't understand, Caleb. You don't understand. The Navy sent him to school. You don't understand. She knows that what he's about to say is going to make him look like a little bitch. And so she's trying to get ahead of it.
I was Naval Reserve, and then.
And what's your disability? Other than your
depression
hairline?
and anxiety.
What's that?
This is why all of the unsub boys and their friends are so fucking pissed. This man spent 2 years in the Naval Reserve. Never saw combat. This man never saw combat. And he's got medically discharged for depression and anxiety, and he's getting VA benefits. Fuck you, dude. With that dragon, wrapped in concertina wire, soaked in ghost pepper and Carolina Reaper hot sauce, with a fucking stick of TNT shoved right up the fucking middle of it. You are a fucking disgrace and an insult to every single military veteran that legit put their lives on the line, were wounded in combat, received PTSD because of the time that they spent in combat, risking their fucking lives for their country and for their fellow military service members, Army, Navy, Air Force, Marines, don't care which, and they are not able to get veterans benefits. You go, oh, I'm depressed and I have anxiety, and you're going to get fucking VA benefits? No. His benefits should be strict. His benefits should be strict, and he should be forced to retroactively pay every fucking penny he got from the government for VA benefits. That is fucking bullshit. Absolute fucking bullshit on a stick, and it is an insult to every single combat veteran out there. It is a grievous insult. And I hope to God that the unsub boys are already on the fucking phone making some goddamn calls. I know Zach wants to get on the phone and start making some calls. He's already reached out. He's already trying to reach out to get in touch with Caleb. And you've got a potential congressman who is very pro-veteran. You've got multiple veterans, one of whom has a proclivity for making binders. I have a feeling that 1 million printers throughout the entirety of the world just started screaming in pain as a new binder was just unclasped. This is fucking sick and pisses me off to no end. And I know Caleb's not going to go off on because Caleb's got the short run. That's fine. I don't mind going the fuck off on this piece of shit. Fucking faker. Fucking SJR scumbag bilking the military, bilking the federal government for money that he doesn't earn. He should pay every fucking dime of that back. Every fucking dime he should be paying back.
How to get him 5,500?
5,800 for the salary, and then the money that I get from the VA is around like 2,070.
Oh, fuck.
Okay, so what are the financial conversations
What
in
the
this
fuck?
household? You want to leave, you want to barely make any money being a PhD student somewhere.
However, I will
however-
get more money from the VA when I go back to school.
Okay.
Fuck you. Fuck you, you cock-gobbling thundercunts. Not only is he scamming the fucking military and the federal government, by the way, I saw on Twitter about this, he's getting fucking, yeah, I'm pulling this up now. I was holding this. I'm pulling this up now. Okay? Eli made a post about this. I'm going to pull it, I'm pulling it up right now so you guys can see this. Eli actually did something of a breakdown on this. Okay? Since we're at this point where he's talking about getting VA benefits, this is how fucked this is. Let me pull this up really quick so you guys can see. All right? This is what Eli posted. It's wild when I hear a story like this, guys, or similar ones, and they all have a higher disability rating than a lot of the guys I deployed with, or even myself. Mind you, I have done the VA game multiple times. So let's look at his service, which I am thankful he served, and he should be proud of the fact that he signed on the dotted line. He did 2 years in the Navy, reserves, mind you, not even full Navy. He was in the Naval Reserves. Did schooling, never deployed, and getting disability for anxiety and depression. Around 60 to 80% in his rating based off the pay he said. I will also add that I have heard other similar stories that get a rating like this or higher. Either they have never deployed, did half a service term, or no crazy stories or injuries, yet still a high rating. For comparison, here's my own personal experience and what the guys I deployed with dealt with during the 15 to 16 month deployment. This is just battalion level, not brigade level. 3-6 battalions equal brigade. Also attaches a list of medals from 223 Battalion during the CERT. Myself, 4 years with a 16-month deployment to Iraq, shot once, this is how I got my Purple Heart, blown up 3 times, 1 suicide bomber, and God knows how many firefights. At minimum 30. This is pretty common experience for all the 223 guys. So not sure how people get those super high ratings when I know guys or had... When I know the guys or I had trouble with ours. I don't know the solution, but I think there should be more accountability for how it's handled out if the taxpayers are fronting the bill, but without making it harder for the individuals that truly need it. And then, of course, he lists the 16 brothers that he lost in deployment. So basically, this guy, no deployment, no combat, just went, oh, I have depression and anxiety as a reservist. And he's getting top VA benefits. This is fucking disgusting. This is absolutely fucking disgusting. People like this cockgobbler are ruining it for actual combat veterans who actually need their VA disability benefits. People like this are fucking ruining it, and I'm sorry, Pete Hegseth, you need to fucking do something about this. You want to be the Department of War? You need to start fucking doing something about this. You need to find guys like this who never deployed, were reservists, who never had any combat and dot out because, oh, I have anxiety and depression, and you take back all their fucking money. Take it all back. Make them pay back every fucking dime, and it goes immediately to all these veterans that have been getting fucked around for fucking decades, that have been fighting tooth and nail just to get the bare minimum of their benefits after they deployed, saw combat, and came back with mental injuries that are never going to leave. Yeah, he's not in charge of the VA. He's the head of the Department of War. He can fucking do something. He's got a powerful voice, and he can bring the fucking hammer down on the VA if he wants. Don't even doubt that. Do not even doubt that he can actually take the fuck out of the VA, considering he is the Secretary of War. He absolutely can do or say something about it. And something needs to be done about it. Ugh. Sorry. No, I'm not sorry. I'm not sorry I went on that rant. That fucking, even knowing it was coming, that still pisses me the fuck off. That pisses me off to no fucking end. When someone like this fucks over military service members that need their VA benefits, yeah, this pisses me the fuck off. And what I am sorry for is that I did say it earlier. Psychnif, thank you for the gifteds, and Fisher, thank you for the tier 1. That I'm sorry for. That I'm sorry that I wasn't able to say something sooner, but I was not willing to interrupt that rant. It had to be fucking said.
Okay, great.
Around 2,400 extra on top of my PhD stipend.
Okay, well, you're still losing though and probably 33% overall.
Yeah.
So, what are the money conversations in this household? She went into stripping in OF because you couldn't support her.
Yeah.
And now you want to abandon school and you're not allowing her to pursue. Actually, you know what's even a little more fucked up? She actually has a business that doesn't involve people seeing her literal clit. And you're not letting her do that, but you were okay with her stripping for 4 years and posting her puss online. It's like, what the fuck is this? What is this? Hey, I can tell you guys are pretty progressive, right?
Yeah.
Okay, very.
I signed up the dotted line, joined the army. I turned 18. I tore my hamstring in basic. I got medical due to physician's assistant. The VA said I wouldn't get any benefits, which I was okay with. Why is this getting a pity party for depression? Vegeta, exactly. Exactly. He should. His VA benefits should get stripped. They should get fucking stripped, and every dime of that needs to go right back to the VA and go to a veteran that actually needs it.
Very good. We love that. Where's the woman empowerment? It's only empowering when they're showing areolas, and you won't empower her to go make a business on her own, and then you want to back out and go pursue a degree collection, but the entrepreneur actually bringing in $50,000 to a small business selling butts and political messages? You can't support that? Where's the woman empowerment there?
I would say I just don't see the ability to scale the business in the same way.
Dude, you pussed out of the Navy for anxiety and depression. Your vision fucking sucks. At this point, because he pussed out of the Navy, the reserves, mind you, for anxiety and depression, his judgment is fucked. I don't trust a fucking thing he says in terms of, I don't see the viability of the business. Fuck you, dude. You're a pussy. You're a cock-gobbling pussy who couldn't handle the Navy reserves without getting anxiety and depression. Go fuck yourself. I'm amazed that you can handle being an engineer without getting anxiety and depression. Oh, goodness, am I doing this right, teacher? I'm amazed he can actually fucking function.
Brought up like 3 ways to potentially do it. That you probably, that like immediately your brain didn't even bring up, and they were the most simple things ever. I don't think your lack of ability to see a business being able to scale because you've never been an entrepreneur in your life and your family's never been an entrepreneur in their entire lives because they're degree collectors has anything to do whether or not she should. Your ability to see it is insignificant and pointless and not a part of the conversation. I don't give a f what you see. Why should see?
Yes.
Who are you to determine that? The man of the house? The man of the house is the one who gets to determine, well, I don't see this business being successful. $50,000 without her doing anything on the business is pretty damn successful. Small business employs 48% of the population in this country.
Yeah, and you know what it is? You know what it is? I don't think he wants to work. I don't think he wants to work. He's actually I think he wants her to be a trad wife. That's what I think he wants. I think that he does not want her to work. Well, she would be making profit if she wasn't so stupid to like put it back into the business. She unfortunately made the stupid mistake of not paying herself and is literally dumping everything back into the business and not paying for herself. But I think that he actually, oh my God, is he doing what I think he's doing? Is he doing the I can save her thing from the time when she was a stripper? Is he doing this thing like, I can save her? She had to strip for 4 years. I can save her. And now he's just like basically wants to completely take control of her take control of her life and maybe he wants her to do trad and doesn't want her to work at all. Like he thinks like, oh honey, you just go ahead and get your little art degree, and he's pretending like, oh, she can get an art degree and do something with that. But in reality, is he really trying to just, oh, you just get your art degree and then you come home and take care of the baby and clean the house and just be a traditional trad wife? Is that the route that he's going, I wonder?
Of workforce. What do you mean? You don't know what the you're doing. You're a degree collector. Get off her ass! You let her strip, but you won't let her sell shit? The is wrong with you?
I mean, big booty frog. I guess it can do pretty well.
Uh-huh.
It's also because he's upset about me buying designer items.
Okay, well, that would be how much are you spending on
That's a
designer
whole separate
items?
issue.
Was it the strip money, or is it money that
It
you don't
started-
even bring in?
It started when I was stripping. I would buy stuff for myself, and then after I got out of it to go back to school, I
What are
started.
you spending on designer?
I don't. It like depends month to month. Like for my birthday, he got me a.
Well, he got you. You didn't even get it. I thought you were being criticized of you buying designer shit.
Oh well, he did
Yeah.
criticize me when I was buying it for myself.
How much? When? What? If
I
this
wanna
is the
say-
big argument, what even is it?
It was like maybe.
Which thing? Because I can remember the numbers.
Yeah, I think the bag that I have is 4K, and then I have a wallet that's
4K? What the in what way? You guys are drowning in debt. You were in the David Ramseth program.
Wait, hold up. Okay, I thought you were saying that the brand was 4K, which I'd never heard of. No, she spent 4K on a bag. Are you fucking kidding me? Are you fucking kidding me? $4,000 on a fucking bag. Oh, fuck you, you dumb bitch. Oh, fuck you very much.
And you're getting a 4K designer something? What the fuck is wrong with you? What in what world do you live in?
the world where you have to pay money to make money. That's kind
Okay, it's okay. I can't wait to hear this fucking excuse of how buying a 4K bag is going to make her money. Oh God, is she trying to influence? Oh no. Oh no. Is she trying to do influencing too? Is that what she's doing? Buys a 4K bag, goes on Instagram, tags the, does like, tags tags the brand of the bag and tries to get a fuckload of views and try and make money off it that way. Is that what this is?
of what it
What
is.
world
like,
is
it's
that? Stripping? There needs to be
Yes.
a bag in stripping? Hey,
the more money you look
I've
like
been
you
to a
make-
strip club twice. I didn't look at the bag someone had in their f***ing dressing room. In
You
fact, I
need
looked
It's
at
for
their
the
titties.
stripping?
You suck with money.
Wait, it is for the stripping? She bought a 4K bag under the auspice of, if I buy the 4K bag, guys are gonna tip me more for shoving my pussy in their face. Funny, you don't bring that bag on the stage with you. That's not a prop that you're bringing on stage with you. The only thing that people give a fuck about when you're on stage is your holes. Well, let us see if we can hear a conclusion to her explanation, and we'll make a determination about girl math.
Dollarwise.com. Link in the description below. That's kind of f***ing stupid, I'll be honest.
Oh.
So, guys, below.
It would be
Sign up for
because there's a lot of men that look at the money that the strippers make.
The big
to
spenders.
See, yeah, the big spenders look for the ones that make the most
What?
money.
The big spenders look for the girls who make a lot of. That doesn't make any fucking sense. That does not make any sense. The whales don't look for the girls that look like they get a lot of money in tips. The whales go for the hotties. Holy magic is this is girl math. This is fucking girl math. If I look like I earn a lot of money from stripping, then surely the whales are gonna spend more money. No, you dumb cunt. The whales spend money on the girls they think are hot. That's what makes them whales. They see a girl that they are very attracted to, and they're like, all I want to do is basically have this girl dance on my dick for the next 3 hours. And I'm just going to keep throwing money at her because I think she's hot. Not because she's got a fucking $4,000 Gucci bag. They don't give a fuck about the Gucci bag. They give a shit about the meat bags that are on her chest or the flaps between her legs. That's what the whales care about.
What are you talking about? I got some gooners in this office, and I've never heard anyone mention this.
I would hope they're not spending
Yes,
it.
Oh God, I'm ashamed. Damn it. Clever, you got me. I'm ashamed I didn't think of that. You're absolutely right. Yes, they don't care about the Gucci bag. They care about the coochie bag. Thank you, Clever. I was rolling so hard I didn't even think about the parable. Thank you. I will be using that from now on. Thank you very much.
A shit ton of money at the club because
I
I'm
don't
talking
think you
about
pay
this.
enough for them to be spending that much at the club.
Yo, by my watch, this a different time. Living fine, I'm getting
New
high.
Braunfels even has this?
No, this was when I was living in DC.
Oh, the politics. Well, the DC is a different culture, though. DC
Yeah.
is a very
DC.
DC is very big about like what you make and like
What you
how
look
you
like.
show it, what you look like, all that kind of stuff.
Notice a stripper. Yes, DC is a power town. DC is a very aesthetics town. DC very much is all about, about the looks. You have to look like you have money to be taken seriously. But not as a stripper. They don't give a fuck about the strippers. They don't. Even the politicians don't give a shit about the strippers unless the strippers look hot. If the stripper looks hot, then yes, they're going to want to they give a shit if the stripper looks hot and if they can take them outside of the club and do off the book stuff. Okay? For the strippers that are in a club, the politicians don't give a fuck about your accessories. That's not what they're looking at. If the politician sees you're hot, and says, hey, you want to make some off the books money by basically taking them out as a hooker, that's a completely different story. But she said she never did that. So she doesn't need the $4,000 bag to present wealth, because it's not like these guys were taking her out for drinks or something as a hooker where she needed to present wealth to his other politician buddies. Or she's telling lies. I don't fucking know. Again, inside the club, they don't give a fuck about the Gucci bag. All they care about is the coochie bag. I told you I'm going to be using that a lot.
So I got into getting
She said she
designer
never
stuff
did the escort.
because of that, and then I just kind of
Whose
got like,
politician dick did you suck?
none.
That's a shame.
Just his dick is the only dick I've sucked in the last 9 years.
Rip?
Oh, God. God, I'm going to be sick. I did not want to know about this man's dick. But, all right, I think I need another drink. Oh, God, I need another drink. I need another drink to try and wash the image of that man's dick out of my mind. Oh, God. God. Oh, God, Sect. I hope to God that doesn't haunt my dreams now.
I don't know. I think it's pretty nice. I can show you later.
Okay.
God. Oh, God.
Okay, again, I want to know how these conversations go. Guys, I need to see some
So-
insight into this household.
I'm the one who does most of the budgeting. So I sit down and I budget for the month because he gets paid monthly. And so does the
budget.
VA and everything.
Okay, okay.
Yes.
Why aren't
And-
you a part of these budgeting conversations and
No,
number
he's a
looking?
part of
I'm
the
part of the
conversations.
conversation.
So what do you mean? What does it look like then?
Hey.
It's mainly just us talking about what we're going to allot to what for each month. So
Huh?
like,
Okay, you actually go through that?
yes, we
Okay,
also.
then
I
how much
also
did you spend last month? What was the outflow? Tell me. You should know this. Budgeting kings
I
and
think
queens.
I know how much it was, and it
I
was
think
bad.
last month it was really bad because I lost track of it. I think it was about
So
20?
the month we have out of all the months. Oh, we lost track of that one. That got a little weird.
I mean, that is why
20,
we
25?
because I lost track of it. And I wanted to be
What?
better
Within
about...
1 month?
Yes.
Yeah.
What do you mean? You wouldn't be in this much debt from 1 month. That's
No, we're in this much debt from 1 month. So,
That's
what
a fucking
happened?
doubt.
well, someone decided to buy a computer and all new parts
Okay.
at the peak of the most expensive time to buy computer parts.
Why?
Yes. So I'm currently pursuing my grad studies part-time.
Okay.
Yeah.
Great.
And back at my old
Oh,
work,
fuck.
I had a $10,000 workstation to actually get all of my simulations done on.
Uh-huh.
And I
Okay.
didn't have that anymore. So
Oh, no.
I had to build something.
Had to?
Yeah.
You would die without it.
I
Why?
wouldn't be able to finish my work. I have simulations that take up 32 gigs of VRAM, take up...
The school that
Easily.
you're studying with doesn't have a rig for this.
No, they don't actually. It's actually really shitty.
Then why are you
Wait, then why are you supplementing the school for the computer system? If the school is going to be teaching you how to do computer engineering, do this engineering, why? How the fuck are they supposed to teach you if they don't have the equipment to do it? This makes no fucking sense. If a school is going to have a computer engineering program, then they would have the equipment to facilitate teaching you how to use it. They would not expect the student to spend 4 to 10 grand on a computer for school. That doesn't work. Yeah, and 32 gigs of VRAM is fuck me levels of VRAM. It's what the fuck? Like, something's not adding up here. Something is definitely not adding up on this one. Like, yes, VRAM. VRAM is the virtual RAM that's in graphics cards. So it's supplemental to standard RAM.
there in a shitty program?
Because it's a really highly rated program.
He's a
Highly rated, yet they don't provide any resources.
at
This makes
Johns
no
Hopkins.
sense.
I smoked pot with Johnny Hopkins.
Yeah,
Wait. Fucking wait. Hold up. He's at Johns Hopkins, which is a pretty top fucking school. And he's gonna say, and he said it's a shitty. Hang on. He said it was
32 gigs of VRAM, had to build something.
had to.
Yeah.
You would die without it.
I wouldn't be able to finish my work. I have simulations that take up 32 gigs of VRAM, take up...
The school that
Easily.
you're studying with doesn't have a rig for this.
No, they don't actually. It's actually really shitty.
Then why?
So that was a fucking lie.
He is at Johns Hopkins. He is at Johns Hopkins, and he just said it's shitty. What? Great. This man is so fucking stupid it defies description. He's also a liar. So basically, he just admitted he lied, and he just admitted that it's not about the school. He just wanted a really pretty computer. That's what it boils down to. It has nothing to do with the school. He just wanted a bleeding edge computer, and that's it. He threw Johns Hopkins under the bus because if you notice, shortly after, Caleb's like, "Hey, that's a really good school," and this guy goes, "Uh-huh."
Highly rated, yet they don't provide any resources.
at
This makes
Johns
no
Hopkins.
sense.
I smoked pot with Johnny Hopkins.
Yeah, that makes no sense that they wouldn't provide. That's so fucking stupid.
yeah.
No, it is.
Well, so what was
Especially with
the
how much
output?
you
What
pay
did you
for-
spend on that?
I think in total, all the parts, and I recycled some old parts too.
You did not recycle old parts.
No, my GPUs. I kept the old GPUs.
One part.
That's 2 parts.
One of the parts alone was over $2,000.
Since when is a GPU 2 parts? He's not dual loading GPUs because you can't bridge two GPUs off the same PCI board anymore. So what two parts? Yeah, but okay, so he has two GPUs. He can only load one in. It doesn't matter if he has two GPUs. He can only stick one GPU onto the board. You can't dual load GPUs onto a motherboard anymore because you can't bridge them anymore. So running duals is not a thing anymore. They eliminated the bridging of GPUs to capitalize off it. So this doesn't fucking work. They stopped doing it for the 4000 series too. The 4000 series you can't bridge because I was looking at doing a dual loaded GPU with my system and try and piggyback off one another and up my VRAM, but I can't. The bridging's not possible. You haven't been able to bridge load and since I think the early 3000 series is. So it's like, but no, she said GPU and he's like, that's two parts. It's like, the fuck? Because listen to what he said here.
That's two parts.
Cycle old parts.
No, my GPUs. I kept the old GPUs.
One part?
That's two parts.
One of the parts.
Yeah, that's two parts, only one of which you can use. He's got two GPUs. He's so fucking proud of it. You can only use one of them. He's so proud. I've got two GPUs and you can use one, and that's it. What is he so fucking proud of you?
This alone was over $2,000.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's
Okay.
normal.
That was just the RAM, though.
And you bought two of them.
Rams right now. Yeah.
Yeah.
I
I think I spent $7K on it.
Crazy. You guys are dying in debt.
All right, 7K, honestly, for parts is insane. For a fully built computer, 7K actually would not really make me blink all that much. My computer was like 6K. Granted, that's Canadian, not American. So actually, that would have been about 5K US. So depending on what he's throwing into it, 7K for parts is insane. 7K is for parts is just insane. But it is the RAM. That's a big part of that, I think, was the RAM. Even hard drives have gone up in price. Hard drives, I think, have gone up by like 120%. GPUs fucked me sideways in GPUs, but he saved those. Although I'm gonna hazard a guess if he cannibalized GPUs, and if he cannibalized GPUs, did he cannibalize a 5090? Because he says he's running simulations they're working off of 32 gigs of VRAM. If he didn't cannibalize a 5090, he bought a 5090, and that's probably about $4,000 right there, $3 or $4,000 right there for the 5090. It's yeah, 7K for parts. For just parts, not a pre-built or not a custom built. That's a fucking lot.
7K? Again, for your degree collection, it isn't actually even providing anything for the household. Do you not understand the difference there where she's out actually contributing to this world and you're doing nothing but a ego boost?
I mean, if I finish my degrees,
she's earning money,
I
you're
can get
spending money.
double my income.
Potentially, but the thing is, in the worst situation you guys have ever been in order for your degree collection, you're putting all that money in there.
I need more degrees in order to get where I need to go.
Yeah, no one's ever made that much money.
Where the fuck does he think he's gonna go? By the time he gets these degrees, there's not gonna be any jobs. That's he is correct. He's the S chair in NBC. He's been brainwashed by his family. His family has said you have to get the degree, you have to get the degree, you have to get the degree. And he has this nebulous, to get where I want to go, I have to get like a fucking PhD. Here's a newsflash. Here's the fucking newsflash. By the time he manages to somehow achieve this PhD, those careers that he's aiming for, they're going to be filled. Because what's happening right now, especially in the computer industry, it is a game of keep up. There's no way it requires a 7K rig at John Hopkins. Oh, no. Oh, I'm very aware of that. Oh, I'm very aware of that. I said that off the jump way back when. There's no fucking way that he needed to buy a 7K, but buy the parts for buy 7K worth of parts to build a rig when he's at John Hopkins. I said that off the jump. This is for him. This is 100% for him. But by the time he gets this degree he's seeking after, the mythical job he thinks he's going to get is probably going to be gone. Because again, the computer industry and even the robotics industry is a game of keep up. So people that are going through college right now to get the degree for AI or robotics, by the time they're able to achieve the degree that they think they need, i.e. a master's or a PhD, those jobs will all be filled. And now we're going to have to look for another job in this field that is now the new hot button thing. And then he's going to have to go back to school to get another degree for that hot button thing. And by the time he finishes that, all those jobs are going to probably be filled out too, because that's the way that the world is going right now. With the computer industry, these jobs, AI, robotics, they are filling up like fucking crazy. The AI fields right now are almost full. Even people getting an AI degree right now cannot find a job because all those jobs, all those positions are filled. Nobody's hiring for AI anymore because they've already filled up their complement of AI engineers. So they're not even hiring for that anymore. He's going for robotics. By the time he's able to achieve this degree, my guess is industry is probably not going to be hiring robotic technicians anymore. And now he's going to have to move on to onto a different fucking thing. And it's like Caleb said, he's just going to be collecting fucking degrees. He's going to be a permanent fucking student. And he's going to be doing it on the federal government's dime by cashing in on his bullshit VA status to continuously go to school and get degree after degree and never get a job.
Without degrees. To a certain point is what I'm saying. It's the timing thing, man. It's the timing. Worst time to spend. By the way, that doesn't even account for, I mean, you guys spent outflows $25,000 where income was 12. Like, so that doesn't even make up for that.
I called it.
Called
that. I said almost 26. That I'm rounding that. That's 26. 26,000 out.
Where income was 12.
12,000
so that doesn't
in.
make up for that whole
Holy
amount.
shit.
Yeah.
But even still, when we're already
More than twice.
going even further in the holes, insane.
More than twice.
I mean, I needed to get my work done. There was no other way.
Well, you didn't need the cat litter robots.
I work.
Wait, what did you
Boy.
say?
Well, you didn't need the cat litter robots.
I work all day. I come home.
And you shouldn't have fucking cats.
You can't. You can't take literally 2 minutes to scoop the cat shit out of the litter. Are you fucking kidding me? Are you that fucking lazy that you can't take literally 2 minutes to scoop out a litter box? You just had to get the litter robot. Oh yeah, he is an elitist. He's literally he's literally a fake VA, and he wants the Gucci bag. Oh, this man is a scumbag. Oh, this man is an absolute scumbag. And like those, not the good quality ones. There's the one litter box that does like it's a lateral rotation one. Those are like $1,000 though. Those are good. They're actually very safe. Some of the other ones, yes, some of the other ones can be very unsafe. The one that's like the litter box or whatever it's called, that's like $1,000. Those are safe, but still. If his excuse is, I work all day, I don't want to come home and take 2 minutes to scoop my cat's litter, fuck you. Fuck you, you lazy cunt.
You can't
Oh,
take care
he's
of them.
absolutely
I was
outside
taking care of
subscriber.
them by getting the cat litter robots.
We
Can't
had
afford
one
it.
litter box, and then I was like, let's get more of these, stainless steel litter boxes that are like $40 each. And he said, no, I only want more litter boxes if it's the litter robots and not any of the refurbished ones. We have to get the
Why?
brand new one.
Yeah, but you're
Wait, and she's the one buying the designer shit? Oh, they're both elitist as fuck. Oh yeah, they are both elitist pieces of shit. Both of them. Oh yeah, she needs the Gucci bag, he needs the $1,000 litter robot. Fucking hell. And by the way, how much of that, how much of his VA benefit? Don't forget, because he had depression and anxiety, that VA money went to buying his cat a $1,000 litter robot. Don't forget about that. because he is a fraud, because he is a complete fraud and stealing from the federal government, the money that he's stealing from you, the taxpayers, is going to buy a litter robot because he's too lazy of a piece of shit to scoop litter. Don't forget about that fucking piece of shit fraud.
Retaliatory spender, Colton's telling me from your guys' spending. Like, quote, if you get to spend on what you want, then I get to buy what I want.
Yes.
No, do we not care about the household? If he's f***ing it up,
my
let him
God.
f*** it up to a certain point.
they're
Leave
entitled
him,
pieces
maybe,
of
if
shit.
you guys disagree, but
Hi, ta-ta-ta. Welcome in, Raiders. Welcome in. We're raging. We are raging about a fraudulent, wannabe naval guy that's scamming the government for thousands of dollars every month, and his bitch OF girlfriend, both of whom are complete elitists. Why don't you join us and join in on the rage?
not just that. I mean, I don't want you guys to actually separate, but why does that mean you should dig the household into a worse position?
Because at the time we thought that we had enough for both of us to be able to spend and cover it. That's where I lost track of the transactions, is we kept promising like the same 4,000 to something different.
How do you guys even, I don't even think you know how to budget. Like, what the fuck are you guys doing?
They don't.
I mean, you spent more than double that came in. This isn't about $4,000 being allocated here and there. Like, I don't understand it. And then what's going to happen when we lose 33% of the income for the house? What are we going to do?
Uh-huh.
What are we going to
Not
do?
for like 2.5 years. I'm not planning on doing it.
Huh?
I'm not planning to do it for another like 2.5 years though.
Well, what happens then? That
Yeah,
doesn't magically
think
change the
ahead.
situation.
I realize you're an absolute dog shit sailor, and you should have never worn the uniform in the first place because you're a fucking fraud. But you must have learned at least some benefit of basic of think ahead and plan. They teach you that in basic training is to plan ahead. Dan, granted, you were a shit soldier and a fraud, and you're stealing from the government, but I would have thought you would have still at least learned that fucking lesson.
She'll still be in school until she's dead. So,
Hopefully
think-
I'll be in my master's program by that point.
oh, good. Master's in something that will never return its
Useless
investment.
master's
Why
program.
Don't let him influence
Fucking useless.
you on this. Pursue your passion is actually showing numbers on the paper. Most people that pursue a dumb little business, honestly, yes, it's a complete failure. But you actually have promising results. Do it.
I
This is
want to do
actual female empowerment.
Yeah.
I
or
want to
they
do it.
empowerment.
The biggest issue is that I think it would be worth going for it full time and like really pouring my heart into it.
Yes.
But
Yes.
everyone I've ever talked to around me says that my
They're
degree
cowards.
is first.
They're cowards.
They're not cowards. They're brainwashed. I disagree. I disagree with Caleb on this. They're not cowards. They're brainwashed fucking morons that have drunk the Kool-Aid on you have to have a degree if you want to get anywhere. That's what it is. They are just like that dumb fuck's parents and the dumb fuck himself. They got brainwashed into thinking you are nothing if you don't have a degree. It's the same people. The people around here also drank the fucking Kool-Aid and are like, oh, you're not going to be anything if you don't have a degree. There's no possibility if you don't have a degree. Hey, guess what? I don't have a degree. I'm kind of doing okay as a streamer. As a streamer, I'm doing okay. My stream is growing. I'm very comfortable financially because of my stream. I don't have a degree. You don't need a degree, especially in something in terms of like like where you're working in like arts. Okay, streaming, technically speaking, could be considered in the arts if you want to get, if you want to get, fluffy with it. Streaming could be considered in quote unquote the arts. She is absolutely in the arts, where she's actually making art and selling it. It's making stickers, it's still art, no matter how you want to look at it, and she's actually doing good with it. So if I can do well in a quote unquote art field and I have no degree, so can she. And she's actually profiting very well. She can actually make a very good profit because of it. If she's able to get, into it full fucking time. No, sir. No certification, no degree. I did do some college, but I didn't finish it. I don't have a certification. I don't have a degree. No, nothing like that. I'm basically working off of my own personal brain power. That's what I'm working off of this whole time. I work off my own brain power. I teach myself about a lot of things, and it works. I don't, wrote the books, wrote my books. Granted, I don't make much money from the books. But my books I did for the love of the game. I didn't do the books for money. I did it for the love of the game, and I just wanted to give something, give people something entertaining to read. I never expected to actually, make money off it. And I make a teeny little bit of money out of it. But I care more about people enjoying the books than making money out of it. But this is the fallacy. This is the modern day fallacy of it. You have to have a degree to do anything. If you don't have a degree, then supposedly you will never be successful, which is a fucking lie. And people need to stop doing this bullshit of you will not be anything if you don't have a degree. You will not be successful if you don't have a degree. That needs to go away because it's bullshit. And thank you for the 5 gifted, Stin Whittler. Thank you very much.
Cowards. They're cowards. They're cowards. I mean, I would relatively agree in general if you were, preferably getting a better degree and your business had never shown any.
No, Queechable. I wrote a better love story than Twilight. Thank you very much. And I didn't bother. I didn't bother with the vampire werewolf thing. I used dragons.
In general, if you were, preferably getting a better degree and your business had never shown any promise. If you're like,
not, and yes, I did say it's not a blanket statement. I did say that college is a necessity for certain fields. I did say that, but it's not an overall thing.
If you were, preferably getting a better degree and your business had never shown any promise. If you're like, well, I want to drop out just to start this business, I'll be like, all right, let's pause. Let's think. Don't be.
Correct, Nose, correct.
But instead, you have something that has brought in $50,000 last year without you doing anything, practically.
Yeah. And I have
an art degree being more important than that? No, you're surrounded by cowards and pussies and degree collectors.
Yeah.
Yes.
There's nothing wrong with a degree too. I don't want to sound anti-degree, but it's like when you prioritize that above all else, including contributing to this world in a real way.
Yeah. I really want my business to be the full-time thing.
Do it. Are you gonna let him control you? How domineering is he in these conversations about this business?
When it comes to the business, very.
Tell me, what does it look like? What happens?
A lot of the times it's me talking about something I want to do to scale the business and him telling me that I need to focus on my degree, get that done as fast as possible.
How does he tell you that?
He's brainwashed. He is absolutely brainwashed. He's part, fuck. He's been programmed by the system. That's what it is. He's been brainwashed by his parents, who were brainwashed by the system. Yeah, he is 100% an NPC. Absolutely, he is. Because he's all about you have to get a degree, He is absolutely an NPC. He has no other dialogue options. His only dialogue is, are you going to get the degree or are you going to get the degree? Ironically enough, he is a future he is an HDD. He is a future HHD. That is what that man is. He is a future HHD, human hard drive. That is what this man is. He is a future human hard drive. Because he can only function like an NPC. He does not have an original thought, so he's going to be a future human hard drive. The AIs of the future will be powered by people like him.
What does this conversation actually look like? I need insight here.
Like, it really is just me going, I want to do this, and him saying, you need to focus on your degree first.
Well, you want to go into debt for the business.
Because I want to be able to scale the business to be bigger. And the problem is if I don't do something about it, I'm just going.
Hold up. Something's not working here. She made $50,000 in her business. She said that she put it all back into the business. Other than paying her younger sibling for their job, what the fuck did she spend the rest of that money on? I'm sorry, the materials and the equipment to make these stickers, is not $50,000 fucking dollars. What the hell did the rest of the money get spent on?
Going to get stuck and like I won't be able to continue moving forward.
But like, if the business can't sustain itself right now, at the fact that you're not taking anything out of it for yourself, how is it going to sustain when you go full time on it?
Because I'll be able to, first off, I will be able to actually put time and energy into it, and I'll be able to market it, which I haven't been doing. I'll be able to, post about it on social media, which has been getting us a surprising amount of orders online. I'll be able to actually focus on the online business and like maintaining that, and I can work on getting someone to help me with the marketing. And then after that point,
the fact that she's done 50,000 with like no marketing, which she is kind of captured lightning in a bottle, and if she does not capitalize upon it, it's going to go away. This 50K that she made last year, you know what? I don't doubt his 50K because Caleb has their financials. Caleb has their financials in front of him. I don't overly doubt that it's 50. Maybe there's some wiggle room in the exact number, but 50K, there's no way that she could actually fake that. So she has literally caught lightning in a bottle with her little sticker business, and by her not capitalizing on it, it's going to go away. She needs to actually strike while the iron's hot. She needs to actually do that social media marketing to generate interest in her business to actually be able to grow it. What this girl is talking about, what she's saying is smart. She is actually being smart. She actually is thinking very smart about this, about how to go further with it, how to grow it. The fact that he's like, well, no, you need to get that degree. You need to get that degree. Like, seriously, she needs to tell them, fuck off. This is my business, not yours. Legit, she needs to tell him, you want to do your engineering thing and collect degrees, fine. This is my business. I am the CEO. I make the fucking calls. She basically needs to do with what I do with my stream. My stream, my rules, you don't like it, fuck off. She needs to do that with her business. My business, my rules, you don't like it, fuck off. Because from everything that she's saying, she's got a good path of direction to go. She legit seems like she knows what the business needs. She has a plan, something he can't fucking comprehend, of how to move it forward and grow it, and he's holding her back. Honey, it might be time to drop him like he's hot.
It should just be able to pretty much float on its own. Like we don't do any marketing for the business, and it
is
really
surprising.
does really well for the fact that I don't do any marketing. I don't do anything to promote it other than go to these events.
Yeah.
And I go to these events, I stand out, and people come and they buy things, and they buy a lot of stuff. I don't want to raise prices because I need to, get someone to help me with marketing or something like that. I'd rather pull out a little bit of debt that I can easily pay off if I could just focus on the business.
But that's just, it's more debt. It's more things that we're trying to get out of. It's more things that we're trying to avoid. And you want to.
Yeah, but sometimes you need to do that when you're running a business. One of the core aspects of running a business is, you're going to accumulate debt to get your business off the ground. She's in a unique position where her business kind of already is off the ground, and she wants to take on debt to get it bigger. That is normal in business. Granted, you're a fucking moron who couldn't hack it in the Navy because you had depression and anxiety, so you had to con your way out of the Navy and then steal from the VA. So obviously you don't understand what having an actual set of balls is. This girl actually has kind of got balls. Like, I got a business. It's doing pretty well. I want to do more with it. Yeah, I'm going to take on a little bit of debt, but that's the price of doing business. And in this case, she's absolutely right. And he's too much of a fucking pussy to go forward with it.
Do all of this while still buying your designer bags.
If I didn't have to go to school,
I mean, that sure.
and I didn't have to, and I could like focus on the business, do you think I'd have enough time to focus on designer bags?
I mean, you manage to now. You manage to focus on them when you have school, when you have the business, when you like were being parents.
I mean, the designer
and we have
bags
to
things,
do
yeah,
all
she
of
needs to
that,
get off
and
of
yet
that.
you still have time to focus on it. You still have time to harp on it. So when is it? When would it be
Maybe
different
I'd
with
be
the
able
business?
to make my own money to pay for it. Did you think about that? I'd be able to bring in money so I can pay for it myself.
What debt have you gone into?
In what way?
What debt have you gone into? Debt, dude.
No, I mean like in relation.
What debt have you taken out?
I've taken out, let's see.
That's evasion.
I've taken out student loans.
Cool, but she can't take out something for her future.
I mean, the way I see it is that the student loans have a much longer and much more protections. Like it has a much longer
More
time.
protections.
Yeah, they know this fucker's controlling. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. This fucker is a controlling piece of shit. Oh yeah. He wants her to be trad. That's I'm still firm on this. He does not want her to work. He wants her to be he wants her to be at home taking care of the kid, not working, cleaning the house. He is a massive control freak. He is absolutely a control freak. And I'm thinking he wants to do not trad. He doesn't want to do trad. He wants to do his twisted, fucked up version of trad, where he basically controls everything she does. That's what he wants from her. He doesn't want her to. He basically doesn't want her to have any agency. That's what it boils down to. That's what it is. He does not want her to have any agency as a woman and as a person. No, I don't know about narcissist, sociopath. We're not there yet. We're not there yet. He's definitely controlling. He's definitely a control freak. That's for sure. And he wants to dictate how she lives her life.
But might not have a better return on investment.
I could see that, but at least
Also, not bankruptable. Hers would be.
for like an SBA loan.
Is SBA the way you're going about it? What kind of debt are you looking into? I'll be honest,
It's
I don't want you
sketchy.
to go into debt. I don't think
Yeah.
you need to. I think you can cash flow this.
Yeah.
You're already showing the results of that. So I'm against the debt as well. But
Yeah.
for you to be vehemently against it, well, go into debt for your own path.
Yeah, he doesn't care if she stretched or does OF for 4 years, but he wants to control finances. Exactly. That's exactly it. He doesn't. I have to wonder, based on the dead-eyed stare and the monotone he's had the whole time, does he view her as a person? Does he view her as a person, or does he view her as property? I'm going to hazard a guess that he views her as property instead of a person. That's the feeling. That's why he's so controlling. That's why he's so controlling, because because if she has her own agency, if she can do her own thing, she's going to realize just what he's doing. She's going to realize, oh, this guy's trying to control my entire life. He's a disgusting human being. I should leave him with our child. Yeah, kind of. Kind of. You're not wrong, although we haven't gotten into religion on this one, so don't know yet. And thank you, Holy Ball. Thank you for the sub.
Showing the results of that. So I'm against the debt as well. But
Yeah.
for you to be vehemently against it, well, go into debt for your own passions and career. Pretty hypocritical.
I don't want to go into debt for the business. I just don't, with like school and everything, I don't have the time to put into
Drop
the
out.
business to like make
Drop
more
out.
to cash flow something like that, or to even cash flow like something like more people, because the products themselves take up most of the revenue, and after that I pay my little sibling, and then after that we have a very little amount that I generally put back into making either different products or more stickers or more variety for the business. So
Yeah,
then,
but you're talking about getting a Birkin bag.
ideally I
So what
would
the
like
fuck are we talking about? What are we caring about?
Like, she's not blameless on this. She's talking about buying designer shit. She needs to knock that shit off. Absolutely. 100% she needs to knock off the spending. But she has a plan. And she has a plan for a business that is actually kind of successful. So if she can knock off her high spending and focus primarily on the business, she could do well.
Our business want to put money into our business, or we get in a Birkin bag?
I want to put that's why I put all the money from my business back into my
Why
business.
are you considering getting a Birkin bag?
Because I think
Because you
it's a
know the
good
best way to
investment.
have business? Good investment. The stock market's going to do better.
They return normally around like 10% each year.
Okay, and are
Birkin
you
bag.
actually going to exit it?
Yeah.
Really?
Yes.
You going to leverage
Uh-huh.
against it?
I'm planning to, like, obviously once it gains more value, like sell it.
But
don't
why
think you
not
are.
take advantage of the market? Which, by the way, is closer to about 12% now. But either
Oh,
way,
shit.
it's just like, and that's a huge upfront cost. We can get in with fractional shares into the market a lot cheaper than a massive priced Birkin bag. Birkin bag, when you guys aren't even paying off debt, the best way to go into business, less risk, is by having a fully funded emergency fund of approximately a year and
We've
no
had
debt.
multiple. We've had multiple emergency
Exactly,
funds
but you
that were
don't
fully-
now. So no
Had,
Birkin
past
bag,
tense.
cute Birkin bag. You know, get a Birkin bag until you're out of debt and you have a fully funded emergency fund, and then you're building your business. What the f are you talking about?
I just think that
What do you think about this Birkin bag thing? $16,000 to $20,000 for a larger model.
I see it as only plausible if it was less than like, if it was like 1% of our net worth.
Okay, listen, the Birkin bag does not
Aye.
make sense at this situation. I don't understand why it's even a conversation.
it's more of a conversation because his family is big on how we present ourselves.
Okay, my
Who
aunt
gives a
is.
shit? Why is it all about his family? I don't give a fuck about his family.
Because
why
they're
do you?
my-
Because the thing with his family is his family has brainwashed him, and now he's trying to brainwash her. That's the big thing with the family. My guess is his family. He's probably in contact with his family pretty regularly, and his family is constantly telling him, "You need to do this. You need to do this. You need to have her do this. You need to tell her this. You need to make sure she does this." And he just goes, "Yes, I will do this." And he's a fucking robot. He's a fucking NPC that can't deviate from his programming. So basically, he's just like, he has no autonomy of himself, and he's literally just doing whatever his family is demanding that he does with zero pushback. And unfortunately, he's pushing it onto her.
My
You.
family too.
No, but who cares? If they're having, why are you allowing them to have that kind of outside influences? I care about my family too, but do I revolve my entire life around what they value, what they care about? No.
Yeah.
What?
It's also,
It's so stupid.
but it's also like a
Or is it just
protection
jealousy
thing.
that he grew up rich?
It might be.
Yeah, Colton tells
be
me you
perfectly-
are actively jealous that he grew up rich.
I am very jealous that he grew up rich. I wish I had that.
Oh, there it is. There it is. He grew up rich. Yup. There it is. He grew up rich. His family raised him to also be rich, programmed him with all this bullshit. And now, when he's on his own, they still have control. They still have the remote control in their hands to control him and say, "You have to do this to make the family look good." That's why he's spending $1,000 on a litter robot, because he grew up in a family of elitists. They programmed him to be an elitist, and they are controlling him to continue to be an elitist. There we are. There it is. Yeah. And Lou, thank you for the subby. Thank you very much.
I think most people would wish that they grew up rich, but
and that's why he's not willing to take risks. That's why he's a degree collector, because he's never actually had to build anything in his life and no one around him has.
yeah, but
That's why people like you and me that come from nothing, we're builders. They just
Yes.
follow along and they work for us.
Yup.
This is a Wendy's restaurant.
I've been trying to convince him to do something himself. That's
Well, he doesn't have to.
outside of
He
it.
is doing something great.
No, I know.
Don't get me
but
wrong.
I think he's really, really intelligent. I feel like he could do a lot if he were to like.
Okay, well,
That what you guys were saying about him being a sociopath, I'm getting there. That look he keeps giving her, I'm getting there when it comes to him being a sociopath. he's not, oh, he's creeping me out.
That's
Do
fine. I don't-
something outside of it.
Okay, I don't really care. He makes good money. I don't give a fuck. He can do whatever he wants, but that applies to you as well. As long as it's not an actively dumbass decision. Why'd you guys move here, by the way, from DC?
I lost my job.
Yeah.
Oh.
I got
Trump kinda
fired in
fucked
the federal firings.
Colton
that
told me you
happened.
guys blame Trump.
Yeah, Trump f***ed him in the ass.
Oh, for the job.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Oh,
Trump.
you work for the federal government?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Good, thank you. I appreciate you getting fired. I would like to not spend as much in taxes. What the Why do we employ so many people?
I mean,
It makes no
working at a
sense.
federal research lab that provides goods for society, I would say, is a good thing.
Well, in
What's for
general.
society your defense?
What? He worked in defense? Hold up. Whoa, hold up. Did she just say he worked in defense?
Say is a good thing.
Well,
What's
in
for
general.
society your defense?
Okay,
He
so
worked in defense?
Trump fired you, I guess. The federal government was the highest laid off sector, but I mean, it does.
So basically his job was superfluous. And they said, fuck off, Pilgrim. We're actually trying to balance the budget. Yeah, my guess is his job in defense was useless. That's gonna be that's my guess on that. He did that basically whatever his position was in defense was probably just redundant. It was probably easily taken care of. He was just basically coasting on a government paycheck, and they said, "You're useless. Bye-bye." Sucks to suck, dude. Even if it's the government, businesses, if your job is redundant and you are not actually furthering the business and you're only costing them money when you don't actually facilitate them as being a net positive, guess what? You get laid off. That's how businesses work. That's how governments are supposed to work, and it's how the government actually did work with the round of layoffs that they did at the beginning. Absolutely.
Overemploy dramatically.
Yeah. So
It shouldn't be a jobs program.
Yeah.
So we moved over here.
Unfortunately, that didn't cut the deficit though, so it didn't even matter.
Yeah, we
no,
shortly
because we have all the
after, or,
fraud
like,
we have to
right
deal with.
before he got fired.
Thank
we
you,
had our
Crappy,
daughter.
for the tier 1.
And I was a stay-at-home mom with my daughter, and his mom actually moved up
Funny
to
how
DC.
trad you guys are for how incredibly not trad you are. You make bombs to bomb people.
I told you we seem trad.
You're a stay-at-home wife and mother, and you domineer her in terms of what she's allowed to do for work. In her entire
Exactly.
life. Like, what the fuck are we doing?
Exactly. There it is. She was trad. Said, I don't want to be trad. And he's trying to push her and so he's pushing her to a degree that will get her nothing. And that way he can manipulate her and go, see, you should just be the trad wife that you were before. It's like, I think he manipulated her. I think no, that he wasn't making bombs. That was just Caleb being generic in what he was saying. Because he worked in defense. We don't know what he did in defense. So Caleb just equated defense with bombs. That's all. He didn't actually make bombs. But yeah, that's what's happening. She was a trad wife, decided I don't want to be a trad wife. I want to do my own thing too. And so what do you want of that? He's like, okay. You go ahead and get this art degree, sweetheart, knowing that the art degree would be absolutely useless, and that once she got the art degree and couldn't make it work, then you go, it's okay, sweetheart, you can go back to just being the housewife. Like, I think he knew she would be able to do anything with that art degree, and he could use that against her, so when the time came, like, don't worry, I'll take care of us, you just be a trad wife. It seems overly manipulative, but something tells me, why did he let her be a stripper? The White Knight. I can fix her. And maybe, who knows, maybe he just, again, maybe he didn't think of her as being human. Okay, she wants to go show hole. I don't care. She's just a meat bag that I can control it. I don't
Too
know.
confusing.
But I was a stay-at-home
Maybe
mom.
almost like your guys' feminism is just performative, not actually resulting in anything positive for women.
Huh?
I mean, the positive part is that I get a choice, and that's...
Do you?
Yes.
No, you actually don't. Are you right now? Now I have to ask you, feminist to feminist, are you? Because the fact is, you literally have told me in this
Yes.
conversation you want to build your business. He is making you get your degree. You're doing what you want. You have a choice. What? Has he worked
you
your
don't.
mind this much? What do you mean? You have told me you do not have a choice. What the f are you talking about? You have a choice. You went into stripping in OF. You have a choice? That was the only entrepreneurship he actually encouraged.
Wait. Did he get off on her stripping and going in OF? Was that a kink for him, maybe? I mean, he comes from a rich family. He was in defense. They can be some closet kinky fuckers. So was he getting off on having her strip and do OF? I mean, maybe it's cuckery, or maybe it's like maybe it's like a voyeurism kink. Like maybe he would sneak into the club and watch her stripping, or actually maybe he was one of her subscribers on OF, and he was getting off. I don't know. And he.
What do you mean choice? There's no choice. He's not giving you a choice. Where's your choice? You don't have a choice. This isn't feminism. This isn't helping you out as a woman. You being a leader. You being a leader as a woman and pulling out. Nah, this is on you, buddy. I'm bringing up the shit that you're doing that she's seeing for the first time, and it's hitting her.
Yeah. Yeah.
There's no choice. He's not giving you a choice. And I don't want you to be all of a sudden convinced that you have a choice. It might be in
Caleb
love
is
from his perspective.
bringing the heat.
But it's from a domineering, perverted
Yes.
worldview.
I need a break.
Okay, take a break. Take a break. You're good.
Eh? Yep. The truth just hit.